subscribe, please click the like button, share and subscribe. It's free.
Certain issues, I'll then
okay, fine.
hand over to them.
Yes.
Can you please the court, my lord?
Yes.
I indicated yesterday that I shouldn't really be seen as a niggler. But again, this does not have to do with the substance of this case. It has got to do with the collateral application.
Okay.
As I indicated yesterday, that my colleague who are moving the application on behalf of accused number 3 and 5 would have requested to come see them today. And that has happened, but apparently they are picking up a lot of problems with regard to the facilitation of that process. I then requested my colleague that the information that needs to be conveyed to the court with regard to those challenges might not come up as crisp as it would if it is done through me, my lord. Remember, I'll only be the conduit pipe, and then I requested her that I would request an indulgence from the court to indicate what those challenges are. As it pleases the court, my lord, she is here.
Okay, fine.
I'm request that the court grants the indulgence just to unpack all those challenges that she's facing. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
I confirm my appointment for accused 3 and 5, the applicant's urgent application. I wish to convey the difficulty I currently experience to obtain instructions and to finalize the urgent application that's due to be heard next week. We have been assured by the respondents, DCS in this matter, that they will facilitate and accommodate consultations with accused 3 and 5. I am not experiencing that accommodation as promised in the papers. I contacted them this morning requesting to please accommodate us to consult after the court proceedings. We have voluminous proceedings which we must canvass with the accused before the court. I've been informed that should I wish to hand these documents to the accused, it should be perused by the DCS officials, and then only will it be handed to the accused before court. My submission is it's infringement of the client and attorney privilege, and I refuse to subject my clients to that. I will therefore have no opportunity or alternative to request this court to accommodate the request to stand out the proceedings, to enable me to obtain instructions from my clients pertaining to the urgent application, to ensure compliance with the practice directives of the urgent court.
Now, which counsel says, or which official says you must first get sight of the documents before you hand them over to your client?
The official is present in court, and my colleague.
Where is she or he? Where is the said official? Do you know, sir?
Oh, well, what I said if they're gonna take the documents, to back to the site, we're gonna hand over to CMEX. They check the document and then, so that they can have them in the site.
Which documents are you referring to, sir? The ones which council has.
Yeah, the one the council said he wanted to hand them over to us so that they can have them.
What's the problem then?
Usually in CMEX, when there's some documents coming from court, they check those documents and then they hand over to the implement.
No, I don't think it's necessary. Who do we call at Siemens? Who's this? Is it Mr. Nunalo?
Mr. Kabil. Mr. Kabe, the head of the cell.
You have a phone with you.
Yeah, I do have a phone.
Why don't you phone him and say, I'm saying that the documents must be handed over to the clients because it's attorney and client privilege. They can see the documents when they are served on the correctional services, not before. Okay, can you say that to him?
I'll transfer him.
Yeah, just, is he here?
No, it's not here.
Okay. Yeah, call him.
Your Lordship, may I please also address another disgrace we experience with the DCS in this regard. The undertaking that they will not frustrate the consultation process. We are experiencing extreme difficulty to consult and obtain instructions. We bent it backwards to ensure that we can consult with our clients in this regard. I requested after hours not to intrude on the court's time and the witnesses present before the court. They are very adamant, they knock off at 4 o'clock and there's no one available. I requested indulgence to consult in the weekend. I'm still awaiting for a response. As the court pleases.
Weekend. So they say they are not employed, they are not working on weekends.
Your Lordship, I didn't hear.
I say, is the staff at correctional services say they don't work over weekends?
They don't accommodate legal visitations during weekends.
Oh, they don't? Is
It's
that their
only
rules?
family.
Is that their
true.
rules?
That's their practice.
Okay.
But they undertook to come back to me. I emphasized that it is an urgent matter. I further requested further indulgence then if the weekend is not available then after the proceedings are done in court and they say that they knock off at 4 and no one is available.
How many hours do you need to consult?
Your Lordship, this is a voluminous application.
How many hours do you need?
3 hours, Your
Because
Lordship.
you're telling me about the documents, I have no sight of them. 3 hours.
3 hours.
Can we adjourn for 3 hours and then you attend to that? Is that okay?
It's indeed.
So we'll come back. What time is the... By the way? 3 hours from 10 o'clock.
Probably
It's 11, 12, 1.
It's 16 minutes past 1.
Right?
So 3 hours will be will be around lunchtime.
Can we come back at 1 o'clock then?
Maybe 2.
2 o'clock, okay, fine. We'll adjourn until 2, okay? And that will solve all your problems, I take it. Okay, you have heard the reasons why. Because
Sizobuya ke ngo-2 kumele ukuthi akhulume ke no-Mr. Mhobe no-Mr. Mr. Ramsobe wanting.
oh, you want to say something also?
No, it pertains to this matter.
The what?
It pertains to this matter.
Oh, you are involved also.
So, no, not the application. The testimony of this witness yesterday, my lord. Something that I objected to, but I'll address the court at 2 regarding that.
Okay, let's hear the gentleman.
He said it's okay.
He said it's okay. Yeah, we'll adjourn until 2 o'clock then.
Family, something is not right in our country. Something is not right. How can the prison have authority above the constitution of the country? I don't understand. Are we having different constitutions in this country? And another thing that I need to address today, looking at this case of Mrs. Client and Msholo's client, they have been complaining for a long time. And because Mnisi, njengomuntu omnyama, akazange alalelwe, kungenelele umlungu, inkantolo imile for 3 hours. Livumile ijaji ukuthi ayime. But Mnisi kudala ayikhuluma ngale nto le. And I was surprised to see the judge calling the prison authorities to talk to them exactly why, and he took a decision as a judge. But uma ngabe kuwumnisi obekenza lento leyo, ijaji lalingafuni ukuyenza lento le lenze today. Why thina abantu abamnyama sibukelelana phansi? Why kwenzeka lento lena? Majority of South Africans abantu abamnyama. Kodwa kungenelele umlungu ozomelela yena lo muntu omnyama. Laba abantu abamnyama ababili. Ukhulume kwezwakala enkotho. Kodwa uma kukhuluma umuntu omnyama kezwakali. one same profession kanye nalona umlungu iyethusa lento yenzeka ezweni lethu and ifuna thina siyi address. We need to talk about this. This is not right. Rights of prisoners are being violated and nobody's talking about this. These are people who get arrested for their wrongdoings and sent to prison. For them, ukuthi baqondiswe, it's a correctional service whereby they correct them from their mistakes so that when they come back to society, they come back different. But this prison has become a tool whereby they prepare people to come back to the society and still not change and be worse than the time they went to prison. What do we call this? Family, we need to talk about these things. Because when other people, they talk about these things from different political parties, they tend to be told that they don't respect, including EFF. When they try to address such issues, they are seen as people who have got no respect. We've been talking about, everybody's been talking about foreigners in South Africa. Foreigners. Oh, we don't want foreigners. But kuthe uma kungena umlungu e-home office, ubiza abantu kuleli izwe ngeke ngibize lapho. Yena manje ususayina imithetho ngaphezu ko-president because umhlobe. Ngikhuluma nge-home affairs, ophethe i-home affairs manje, uminister we-home affairs. Usubiza naba abantu abalapha eduzane nalizwe elilwayo manje. Engeke ngibiza ngoba uYouTube too sensitive. Because yena somhlophe, so uthi laba abeze ezweni lase South Africa ngephandle kwamavisa. Senziwane ezweni lethu. Sihlulwa yini ukuthi sihloniphane sodwana? Why are we doing this? This is crazy in our country. That every time wakungenela umuntu omhlophe, it's when things they start to shift like bayalalelwa bona. Why singahloniphani sodwana? Sinikezane i-dignity efanele. Why do we do this? It is really crazy. This case of accused number 3, it's been going on in solitary confinement for 4 years. Even Baloyi never wanted that guy to move from solitary confinement. He is part of the gang, including Ugininda. This is their strategy. Ukuthi bamlimaza ingqondo lo muntu lona. Because bayazi ukuthi abanacala labantu. Babatotalisha. Why should they be tortured? People are kept in solitary confinement for what? 4 years. Family, we need to talk about such things. These things are a really problem. We will never get anywhere if we don't respect each other. That's why Umalema, most of the time, they always talk about that. He cannot fight black people. There must be a way. He's not saying foreigners should come and stay in South Africa and take jobs. He said every foreigner coming to South Africa should be documented so that whenever they commit crime, it's going to be easy to find them where they are. It's easy to trace them than keeping people without track of them in the country. Family, let's look at this in a different eye. We can hate EFF, we can hate some organizations and say they're doing this, they're doing this, they're doing this. But the truth, at the end, we will see it and it will be late. This is part of these things that we are talking about. Sihluleka ukuhloniphana njengabantu abamnyama. Ungenelele umlungu indaba yakhe ujaja kakhulumanga ye-JP. Kodwa kube lento irayizwe uMgomezulu lapha ecourt. Icourt ngayachubeka manje. Ube lento irayizwe uMshololo, advocate Mshololo. Icourt ngayachubeka manje. Ube irayizwe uMramsipili, irayizwe uNxumalo. All these advocates, because we look down upon each other. We don't respect each other. Charity begins at home before we see it from outside. Let's learn to respect each other. This case has been going on for a long time. Now, it's when Ratha can stand up and say, let's give them 3 hours. Was it going to happen if it was Mgomezulu? The answer is 0. Let me hear your comment if it was Mgomezulu bringing this kind of application right in court. If anybody will say Ratha was going to say, yes, Mgomezulu, I'm giving you 3 hours, do this. Prove me wrong. Put your comment down there. Ngiyithanda nokuthanda ukalafu. Ngithi yini bantu bakithi. Noma ngabe izinto zodaka kusekhaya lapha. Usenzo akalalanga ukucinga amadolo. Imisebenzi yakhe lena. He will rest once the right culprits are brought to justice, and it's when he is going to have rest. Noma ngabe izinto zodaka kusekhaya la. Bravo, bravo, bravo.